This playthrough is rated T for teen. Are you ready to find the lost signals? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with a new game that's actually just come out recently. It was by the time of this recording. It came out like within a couple weeks or so. Anyway, it's Oxenfree 2, The Lost Signals, a sequel that takes place 5 years after the previous one, made by Night School Studios. They made they made After Party, I think it was the one where the kids go to hell and try to outdrink the devil, and then they did Oxenfree 1 and 2. I think they did a couple other games. I'm not aware of those. Overall, I liked Oxenfree. Had a little bit of weird dialogue, but overall the characters were semi-likable. You know, like the dialogue and being that it was teenagers, and it's usually older people writing for teenagers, so there's a little bit of weirdness to it because, you know, sometimes people don't know how to write teenagers, so sometimes it comes off a little bit awkward or cringy or whatever. But overall, I don't remember the dialogue being too bad in Oxenfree 1. In After Party, though, I think it was called After Party. I'll have to look it up again. But that one I didn't like as much. Even though I finished the game and everything like that, I don't know, just something about maybe it's the characters or the scenes or maybe the humor just didn't really work with me, and I was just kind of put off. I kind of actually rushed the game. I didn't even 100% it like I usually do on some games, like if it's pretty easy. And usually games like that are pretty easy if you know what to do. Although to 100% that, I would have had to play through it like I think 3 or 4 times, and I just wasn't going to do it. With Oxenfree, I think I had to percent that. You only have to play through it really twice, I think it is, at the right, because one, you have to do it where you don't talk to anyone, and then two, the other playthrough is just variations on the end or whatever. This one I've heard is basically the same. I've heard it's got like 3 endings if I recall. But now the thing is, I'm not going to do like a complete playthrough, kind of like when I did Oxenfree 1, where I did the I'm not going to talk story. I'm going to do that again. So what that means is, if unless it's absolutely necessary, I won't have the character respond to people. That way you'll get the weird, awkward, and cringy moments in the game where the main character, where they're trying to talk to you, and then you're just like, nope, I'm not having it. Which probably means I won't get all the side quests, or if people want to see all the alternate dialogue or anything like that. That's probably not going to happen here. Because I just want to show off the awkwardness. So anyway, let's get started. So there's 2 ways to play this game. You can either play through your keyboard or mouse. So let's take a look at the settings here. So you can delete save data, you can view achievements if you got this on Steam or GOG. I think right now it's just Steam only, if I remember correctly. Controls, here you go. So with the mouse, we use left mouse button to do basically everything. The mouse wheel to change channels, we'll figure that out here in a second. And then right mouse button will switch between the radio and walkie, which we'll figure out as we play. Obviously, if you're using the keypad, you have to use the, as you can see here, how to interact. So I'm just going to use the mouse because it's quicker. Let's see. I think, yeah, we'll see the credits when we beat the game. Audio. Voice setting at 100%. Drop the sound effects and music a little bit, just so it makes it easier for me to edit. So I might have to drop it a little bit more depending on how loud it is. Yeah, high graphics, although maybe it's just me or it still looks a little blurry. But then again, I need to get new glasses. My prescription's pretty old now. I'm starting to get that condition where I can't, even with my glasses, I can't see things like right in front of my face. It's blurry. I actually have to put my hand or phone away from my face a little bit to get it actually to be clear. So, oh well. Although I thought about changing the text to large because of that, but I think it will be fine. English alt font. There's 2 alternate versions of the font. I prefer this font better. It's a little bit clearer to me. I at least subtitles on because sometimes I have a hard time hearing. And for those who maybe are deaf, can at least get the subtitles for the most part anyway. So, all right. Well, anyway. Let's do that. Then there's a content warning here. So I'm not sure how I feel about this, but then again, back in the day when I was watching TV as a kid, they would always have, if it was TV for mature audiences, it would say like, you know, there's stuff in the show might not be able to be handled by those of certain ages. Viewer discretion is advised. But usually it was only on certain types of shows like the Law and Orders and stuff like that. This game is rated T. And it has a content warning. Now, if it has a content warning and what it has that it talks about in it, wouldn't it be rated M? So I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, can't we just play a game and then just kind of figure out if we come across something we don't like, we either stop playing the game or we absorb it and kind of go, okay, that I came across this. Let's see where this goes, or because it's life, right? Life just sometimes crap happens. You just have to accept it. And I don't know. I hate how we have to we have to tell everything, spoiler warnings, content warnings, and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old or something like that. And then if you click view details, it goes to their website and tells you what exactly is in the game. But I'm not going to tell you just for the purposes of not spoiling it for those who haven't played it yet. If you're considering buying this, I think right now it's like $20 if I recall. Obviously, at most games, I usually just wait till it's on sale. So just because it's probably going to go on sale within a month anyway, just because of how Steam works or whatever. So anyway, let's play the game and see how it handles up after all these years, and let's see what happened to Alex after what happened, or how she looks after 5 years and all that. Oh yeah, the last game had like a couple different variations of the ending, so I wonder how the game's going to figure out which ending we got. So I guess we'll find out. All right, choose a file. Doesn't matter. Yeah, clear and ready to go. So let's see where we are. What's gonna happen? Ollie Ollie Oxenfree. That's pretty much what that's from. I forgot the origins of the Ollie Ollie Oxenfree, like where you would begin. Anyway.
Oh, it's
you again.
What do you want?
Rules. You know.
Jonas, where did you?
Is leave possible?
How to get here? Hello, anyone here? Am I dreaming? So this is just a tutorial to you how to click and interact with dialogue. Usually, I think the game usually gives you like 10 to 20 seconds, maybe even less than that, to like figure out what a choice. But there are a few that take a little while for the dialogue to disappear, as seen there. So unfortunately, if you've played this game before, it's still going to tutorialize you, so you just have to be aware of that. So here's Alex. Looks like she doesn't have the... What, didn't she have blue hair in the last game? And wasn't she paler? Looks like her skin got a little bit tan. At least, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I thought she was a little tan, like pasty.
Riley? Riley, are you there?
Here's the walkie, how to use the walkie.
Come in, Riley.
So you press the right stick to either swap
Riley,
between
please answer, okay? I need to talk to you.
the talkie or the radio, but
Riley, come in. Over.
I'm not going to answer though, because this one isn't required.
Please, come in, Riley. Come on.
I just don't want to answer you. There you go. But yeah, I think Riley was pasty and had like blue hair. Obviously, the blue hair was the whole teenager rebellion thing where I've got to color my hair. You know, the funniest thing about being a teenager and coloring your hair is you're doing it to stand out from the pack, like make your own unique identity. But then you end up copying every single other teenager that does the exact same thing. So you're just perpetuating the cult-like mentality. I mean, not just teenagers do that too, but it's just funny how they're hypocritical about it. Although weirdly enough, I really never did that. Although I never cared about social interaction and stuff like that. So I was one of those that like looked like he was homeless some days, you know, because I just didn't care. I was like, whatever. I'll look like Shaggy on a bad day, you know. Hello, not waking up yet. Place looks deserted. So, and Alex in the first game it was a bunch of kids go to an island. Ghosts have caused some trouble, and they were able to like interact with them via radio. So I think a lot of the same type of elements occur, and I think we actually do go back to that island if I recall. Anyone up here? Lighthouse looks off. But I know we go to a slightly different place in this game, but the previous island is still a part of this game if I recall. What the hell? What is this thing? Because I think, well, obviously if you haven't played the first game, there's going to be spoilers for the story and while I talk about it over the course of the game. So obviously don't watch this if you don't want me to spoil things. But, well, let's just say the ending, depending on how your ending goes, you could affect time itself, sort of. But, well, not you, but the ghost could. So, anyway, I guess we want to enter this portal here. Nope, not going to jump off to freedom. Freedom! Anyway, let's go. Let's enter. Well, looky there. Hi, lady. 1952. Oh, looks like we do have to deal with time travel in this game, or at least visions of time, anyway. Where am I? Who are you? Do I know you?
Bury me.
Bury me with my money.
Where you can't see water.
Come in, Riley. If you're there, pick up, please. Riley? Answer, please. Over.
Looks like we had visions of the future or something like that. I know we do have to answer this lady at some point, but if I remember correctly.
Are you there? Riley! It's the little button on the left with the dial.
I know on later on we could ignore, but there are certain parts I do have to respond to her. I'll wait a few more moments before her dialogue to end.
Riley! Are you in the bathroom? Just hit the thing on the side.
One day we'll be able to ignore everyone, and it'll be glorious. The only problem with the ignoring path is that you have to remember when people are talking or when you need to actually answer. Those don't count.
Riley, pick up, please. Thank you. Over.
Actually, I haven't looked over the achievement, so I don't even know if there is a no talking path. I think there was. I think After Party had an achievement like that. I think. But then again,
Riley, paging Dr. Riley.
But then again, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't 100% that game. I beat it once, and I was like, I'm done. I don't care enough about this game to keep playing it.
Okay, just breathe into it when you're there, okay? Over.
I think we have to answer now. Yeah, and After Party, I just sorry, we're not playing that game. I shouldn't be moaning about that. So, all right. So right click. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I dozed off. Who is this? And then usually there'd be options to flip between this, but since we're doing the tutorial, I can't do anything else with it. I'll give it a few more seconds, but I believe I do have to actually answer her, at least at this part anyway. So.
Hey, who is this?
Sorry, can you hear me? The distortion might be futzing with this. I'm just glad the walkie's still kind of in range. I'm Evelyn, an environmental researcher with the lab. Welcome to your first day on the job. I'm sure Leslie went over this stuff with you already during training and orientation, so forgive me if I repeat a few things. You're just going to be planting transmitters along the coast to help us study anomalous frequencies. First of all, can you hear me okay? Over.
8 p.m. and we're doing the same thing. Do we do this job because of what happened in the
Riley,
last game?
How are you hearing me? Maybe you walked into a bad zone. Do we have her number? No? Okay.
Who's she talking to?
Leslie probably told you, we're an environmental group. Local governments will contract us to study the effects of deforestation or noise pollution. But my specific area of expertise is in strange or otherwise unique natural phenomena. Electrogravity, ion winds, stuff like that. Now, over the last few months, Kamina's been overrun with disruptions in the electromagnetic spectrum. These frequencies act like radio waves, but as far as we know, aren't. And they're messing with the town's comm equipment, TV stations, even air traffic signals. The transmitters you'll place will relay any signals back to us so we can study them. Got it?
Thanks for the exposition.
Over.
Explain again. Got it. Sounds sort of spooky. I forgot to
Make sense, Riley?
say what the dialogue was before. Sometimes I'll accidentally forget if I'm not paying attention, so my apologies.
Well, I hope it does. Your transmitters and climbing gear for the rocky terrain are being held with the very polite manager of the general store. Should be right in the center of the harbor. Go get them and then call me back, okay? Oh, and before I forget, you have a walkie-talkie. You'll be using it to keep in contact with me and anyone else you need to chat with. Do you need me to go over the basics of how to use it?
I know how to use that. I need a refresher. We know how to use it.
Like how to use it, generally?
Nope. We're
Are
gonna
you
try.
good in that department?
We're gonna try not using it on a
Over.
regular basis. We're gonna try not to
Riley,
use it unless
you
it's
there?
required.
I'll cover the bases, just in case you're confused. So go ahead and look at your walkie.
All right. I think I have to do something on this one. So.
There are a lot of channels, as you can see. I'll always be on channel 7. So if you ever want to chat, just click over to that and say hi. But let's hop over to channel 5 so you can see it working.
Okay. I believe I'm supposed to. Let's see if she said anything else before I do anything like that. But yeah. So I believe in this case I do have to answer her. It's required. So, and I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember if the achievement works if you're. I think if you're examining stuff in that overworld, like when Riley talks to herself, I think that doesn't count. It's only when you're interacting with people, if I recall. Okay, so nothing's happening. So yeah, there's 9 channels in the game, and then over the course of the game, you can try to, after certain scenes or certain areas. So if you're doing side quests, which are like little extra stuff to expand the story, you'll have to use the walkie-talkie and the radio more. But since I'm just going through the story and not talking, we'll probably end up skipping a lot of it. Not that I don't want to play that stuff. It's just I'm trying to do, you know, the less times for me to forcibly talk or know not when to talk is when I can beat the game. So I'm gonna try to beat this within so many sittings. So we'll try to see what happens. Because the last game you could beat in like 4 hours if you do just the plot, or at least less than 4 hours, depending on what goes on. So anyway, I guess I have to answer now.
Hey, Evelyn, I'm here. You there?
Perfect. I'm your night watch, so I'll be on all night unless I'm using the bathroom or taking a bug outside or something. All right, let's switch back to 7 so we're not crowding anyone else who could be using this channel. See you on 7.
Who else would be using that channel? Don't walkies use... Well, let's see. It depends on the walkie you get. I know you can get more than 9 channels on a walkie. I think I've seen up to 12 or 13 on walkies before. But there might even be more. But it's been forever since I've used walkie-talkies, so...
Hey, Evelyn, I'm back on 7. Over.
Great. Hey, hi. So, everything about the walkie-talkie makes sense?
Yep, makes sense. I'll figure it out.
You'll get the hang of it as you go. Well, nice to meet you, Riley, even if not in person yet. Let me know when you got your gear, okay? General store. Okay, over and out.
Why do I feel like there's something wrong with that lady? Like something's going on. Maybe not a ghost, but yeah, something's going on. But anyway.
Huh, doesn't look like anyone's here. I should probably call Evelyn and let her know.
Yeah, so and this stuff just basically just tells me he's basically not here. So.
Hey, Evelyn. Is there like another general store nearby? Because there's nobody here, so I don't know what to do. Over?
Ah, crud. Okay. You must have closed early. This isn't a deal breaker, though. Just head up the hill on your way to Camber Cape. Your partner, Jacob Summers, is having some car trouble, but he's got a transmitter you both can use for tonight. Over.
Partner, what about the climbing gear? Can I just start tomorrow? Yeah, why do this at night?
Sorry, Riley. One sec. That can't be right.
Yeah, she's talking to someone. Evelyn, who are you talking to? Is everything okay?
Make any sense?
And if I remember correctly, sometimes dialogue would continue between screens, depending on the conversation, so she'll keep talking, so... I guess I could have waited for her to finish.
Processor.
Evelyn, who are you talking to? Is everything okay? Yeah, she's still saying that, so...
No, the rate of decline's upside down.
Oh yeah, now I can run finally. Usually if you don't... Oh yeah, it tells you where you can go.
Sorry, Riley, I gotta go, but, real quick, you have your map with you, right? Pull it
Yeah.
out for a second.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, right, now it pops up, so yeah, it's this little thing
So,
here.
as you can see, there's a lot of land to cover, and a lot of it is inaccessible unless you have climbing gear. All those rocks and cliffs and crap are too dangerous without rope and anchors. But Jacob's still at Copper Creek Trail, northwest of where you're at right now. Take the road, and you'll get there pretty quick.
I wonder if the lady who's voicing Riley, I wonder if it's the same lady from the previous game and she talks with her regular voice, or if they just got someone else. I don't know.
Also, by the way, your map has a lot of useful information. Don't be afraid to whip it out if you ever get lost or forget what you're doing.
Phrasing.
Okay, I'll call you later when you're with Jacob. Thanks, Riley. Over and out.
Okay, I had to be careful because when I play tested this before just to make sure the game worked, I had some issues with this section here because of the... Now, I'm playing this...
Isn't the right size.
I believe I'm playing patch like version like 1.3.3 or something like that, so...
Is it?
So I don't know if I have the most up-to-date one at this point, so... But anyway, this is Jacob. He's going to be one of our allies during the whole thing, and there's the transmitter right there, so... And we do have to talk to him, so...
It's not.
Can't. Like I said, this is one of the few times where you have to straight up
Where
talk to
the hell
someone.
is that stupid kit?
I know at some point you can actually start ignoring people after a certain point, and people will start doing stuff for you because you take too long. It's kind of entertaining, depending on the situation. Sometimes it's annoying because I have to wait so long for the dialogue to cycle through, but then sometimes it's funny because of how awkward it is. So kind of like in real life. All right, let's talk to him. I don't think he has any more dialogue. It's inane anyway. Jacob Summers, hi, I'm your partner Riley. Car trouble.
Hey, sorry, but are you Jacob Summers?
Oh, hey, yeah, I'm Jacob, which makes you, Riley? Evelyn let me know you were on the way. You kind of caught me in the middle of... This is embarrassing. I can't get my truck to start.
Do we need it? How'd you
This
get here? Don't be
was going to
embarrassed.
be our ride around town for the job, but she might be on her last legs.
Well, don't you know
I'm
how to
not
fix
sure.
it? You're a man, aren't you? Shouldn't you know how to fix a car?
Let's try something though. The key's in the ignition. Could you just start up the engine real quick?
And make it
Trying to
worse.
see if it's the
Sure, I don't know trucks.
starter or the battery.
It's an 85 4-cylinder something.
It's probably the
All you have
accelerator.
to do is turn the key. I won't check your license.
No, I'm
Some of
good.
the electronics have been blinking when it was on. Yeah, but today it just up and died. I'm just hoping it's not the starter. But if you could just turn the key and try and start it for me, I can see a little of what's happening on this end.
Were there any lights? Is it the battery, maybe?
So you could just start it up, the truck. That'd be great.
It's kind of funny. It almost makes me feel like my character is like autistic or
The
something.
key's
like
inside. I'll just stay over here.
that. Being mute through this game on purpose
I
almost.
mean, I have to see what's wrong with the thing.
You think at some point someone would just go, "Are you okay?"
You know what? This thing isn't going anywhere.
Riley and Jacob, did you guys meet up yet? This is Evelyn. Over.
Oh, I think that's our bosses doing a check-in. Want
Bosses.
to answer that?
Bosses. I thought everyone was our boss.
Riley, are you there? Pick up, please. Over.
Yeah, what I feel like.
It's just the button, the clicker thing on the side there. Always channel 7 for the research lab.
Riley, are you there?
If the game doesn't make it
Come
seem
in,
like
please. Anyone? Over.
if not autistic,
We're
the
losing
game
light
might-
here. Riley, are you gonna get that?
They may think I'm deaf and dumb or something like that because I'm just sitting there just like doop 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 doop. I think we're done with that. I know I have to answer during this time, so I was just seeing if there's any more dialogue. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it, so okay.
Hey, Evelyn. Yeah, you got Riley and Jacob here. Over.
Okay, great. Hi, Jake. Jake's great. He's a handyman regularly, but we were lucky to get his help with this. Your truck ready? You guys good to go?
Jacob right to strut. The truck died. Goes
Uh,
second.
Sorry, you go by Jacob. I know a Jake, so it's muscle
No,
memory.
it's fine. I don't really care.
I
But
don't care.
no, Evelyn, sorry, we're not really set up yet. I think the engine's fried. Is our first transmitter point far? Over.
Kinda. It's Camber Cape. We want to try and get as much over-air traffic as we can.
I
it-
see now why you asked if I had an all-terrain vehicle.
Is it far?
Yeah,
Climb
it's
like a
lot
mountain.
easier with a ride, but
Can
I
we
know
fix
folks
the
that
truck?
do the hike for their morning warm-up. It shouldn't burn you too bad. You two are going to be planting transmitters all around Kamina. Jacob, you have transmitters, right?
Just one. Riley, I'm strapped for space, so could you grab the transmitter?
Okay, I do have the backpack.
It's right there on the blanket.
That's pretty.
Thanks.
That's pretty big for the backpack, dude.
It's the long pole right there. It'll fold up when you hit the button.
More phrasing.
It won't bite.
Hard. You think at some point the game would be like, "Do you even want to play this game?" I think we're done with dialogue. I think. Yeah. So.
Huh. Neat.
Huh. Neat. Just needs
One
not the
tonight
hedgehog to
and
say
a
that.
few more tomorrow when the general store opens.
We got the thing.
Okay, guys, I feel good about this. Really. Jacob, Riley, have any questions?
Explain the job again. Do I need a partner? Nope. No questions.
Before I finally get some dinner?
Go get your macaroni and cheese.
I don't.
Okay. All right, guys. Good luck. Let me know if you run into any trouble or have any future questions. I'll be on most of the night.
Thanks,
Over and
Evelyn.
out.
Talk to you later.
Over now. Thanks. Bye. See you.
Over and out. Riley, real quick before we go. You see that radio on my truck? Can you grab it?
Why the radio is this for work?
Sorry,
sure.
but I kind of got my pockets full.
Well, that's the game.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, it was like in the first game.
It's
so.
right there.
Makes you
It'd
wonder.
be a help since you have the backpack.
Makes you wonder what happened to everyone
Riley,
else from the
do you
previous
see the
game.
radio?
Because that could be.
It's kind of important that we take it.
Because in the previous game, you could actually affect certain people's lives depending on what questions you answer and stuff like that. Like who.
Oh man, I mean, if this is a joke, it's a good one.
Like who got together with who, that type of thing, you know, like teen drama. Ooh. I think he's done with dialogue, I think so. Okay. Let's grab it now. This is where the bug occurred. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Oh, thanks. Try it out. This far from town, we won't get the whole range, but I think we can get the local baseball game. Tune it to 93.7.
Give me a sec. Why is this so important?
Yeah, it should be on.
Now the reason I say there's a bug because last time I did this, for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me swap.
93.7.
It wouldn't let me swap to the radio. It's stuck on the walkie-talkie, and I couldn't swap it, and I had to redo the scene, which means you can't save it. This game auto-saves, unfortunately, so you can't just manually save it. I hate games that don't let you manually save, because, one, I like manually saving. Two, there's a bug. It means you have to do a whole section all over again, because you have to go by auto-saving rules, not manual save rules, which game designers, anyone watching this, let anyone manually save no matter what. Have one save for auto and the second one for manual. Boom. Easy. It's not that hard to program. But anyway. Let's listen to the radio. Got some old-fashioned music there.
Cheap seats. This is David Rattley. Bottom of the now 10 for the comedic crayfish. It's still all tied up.
I used to watch crayfish games with my older brother like 20 years ago.
That's cool.
But thanks. It sounds great.
Nice. Let's get out of here.
Okay, by foot, Camber Cape is up this way. Shouldn't take too long.
All right. And we want to go. We have to go up here. So place first transmitter. So pretty easy.
So, Evelyn, she's a little funny, right?
Like how I like her. She's something.
She ran me through the job a week ago, and she's definitely a character.
Oh, she's the character, all right.
Not that it's a bad thing. I don't want you to think I'm speaking ill of her or anything.
Oh, you are. You're a jerk. The highest grade.
Hey, this is a really stupid time to bring this up, but when I heard your name, Riley, do you remember junior year?
Oh God,
This is
high school.
Alsmore's English class and PE 5th period. We went to high school together. I dated your friend, Patty. Peanut Butter Patty.
You weren't in. She
We
wasn't
ran
in
in
the last
different
game, so
circles, but I just wanted you to know that we knew each other.
That's awkward.
That's all.
Okay, good to see you.
No biggie.
I'm not a fan of like talking to people I haven't seen in forever because it's so awkward.
Hi, I'm Jacob. Nice to meet you. First day on the job topics.
Because one, I'll have nothing to say. It's usually in an awkward situation. And two, I kind of don't care to talk to them again. Now, if they bring it up
I'm what
in
you
front
call
by
an
me,
independent contractor. You know, light fixtures, building a deck. But I signed up for this partly because of how weird everything's been. It's why I brought the radio, actually. Evelyn won't get into it, but you can tune into super strange stuff if you know how to find it.
everyone won't get into it. What's super strange stuff? Station seems normal to me. That's used for side quest and extra stuff.
It used to happen just on Edwards Island. It was a sort of inexplicable audio-visual phenomenon. Using any old radio, you could tune into physical objects. I'm curious if we'll get readings from the island.
What's Edward Islands anyway? Audio-visual phenomenon?
I guess we'll see.
But we've been to that island before. I wonder if we're choosing to ignore
The
that.
effects, though, that radio effect, has kind of bled from the island to around here now. But I'm sorry, I'm just into this stuff. Super nerd techie.
Nerd!
Be careful around those logs. Sometimes it rains and stays slick overnight.
One step at a time. You ever slip?
But you seem okay.
Yep. I'm fine. Stop being a wussy.
But anyways, yeah, the radio weirdness, being able to tune into things, has kind of come over to the coast now.
Oh.
From the island. I mean, that weird effect it had, but I'm sorry. I'm just blabbing about this. What brought you back?
Did you grow up here? My dad's not doing well. I need a rest.
Is it
reset.
temporary, or just got homesick?
Stop talking, dude. Most people who usually talk with, like, to break silence when it's not real dialogue are usually people that have really nothing to say, or I forgot what that's supposed to mean in the game. I think it means you get a point towards them because you're ignoring them or something like that, which is weird. Ignoring them gets you a point with them or whatever. At least if I remember in the original game, like every time someone had like your name in a box appear, it usually meant you earn points with them or something like that, and that would affect certain decisions later on. But usually people who try to like drum up conversations that aren't natural, that just go, hey, let's talk and all this, there's usually something, you know, they're usually socially awkward, or they don't like silence, and they're afraid of just being able to be quiet at times. So anyway, sorry, let's continue on.
Oh, wait up a minute. There's a bench over here. You want to head out? Yeah, sorry. I'm keeping us. All right. We're almost there.
He's like, let's sit down for a while and chat and be friends. Nope. Not doing it. I don't care about you, Jacob. You're not interesting.
All right, we're getting close. Just over the crust, there should be a clear enough spot for the transmitter.
So there's the gate here, but it's actually locked. We can't actually go inside. So we have to go around. So we have to climb, which is here. I didn't play too far ahead, just enough to give me a gist.
You would. You don't want to at least try the gate?
I apparently got another point with him or something like that.
Oh, wait, it's locked. Never mind. I'll just wait here until you come back and unlock it.
He's like, have you played this game before? Yeah, Jacob, you've lost. You don't have Chad points. Riley has to have the Chad points. So I didn't even think Riley could get Chad points. Well, she is the main character, so. And she did all this climbing in the previous game, so why not? There's some dialogue if you made it. It's pretty.
Riley, are you at the summit? Over.
I mean, you still have to get Jacob, by the way, but.
Jacob, Riley, are you guys there? Over.
I should get Jacob, what now? Yeah, you can't really, unfortunately you can't use any items, so we have to wait for the game, we have to get Jacob to actually use the items, so, yeah. Yeah, there's Edward's Islands from the previous game, so. So yeah, I do. So hopefully, like I said, if you like what you see here, it might be a good idea to maybe buy the game yourself, see if you want to go through all the extra dialogue and all that, but like I said, I'm not saying I'm speed running it per se, but less chances to mess up the whole no talking to characters type of situation, you know. So let's go get Jacob, because the plot cannot occur without Jacob. Onward, down. To the gate. Open the gates.
Hey, you made it. Good job.
Yeah, any doubt, it wasn't easy.
And work.
It was actually pretty easy.
Good job and work.
Nah, bye.
Okay. See you when I see you.
I could do the job. I'll be right back. See you. Actually, can
Riley,
I do?
Seriously. Haha, but I should really help you out with this. Come back and open the gate, will you?
Can I actually use that? I actually didn't do this when I was play testing it. I was just kind of messing around. So, I think we do need Jacob though for sure. So, yeah, I do like the fact that there is. I mean, the game isn't completely reactionary. There are some bits that you can't do without someone or other, but because that would be kind of insane to code, you know. That's why most games, when they do endings, they only really have it happen at the very end of the game. Okay, I didn't think so. Because to code different paths and to remember all the different variations on dialogue and all this other yada yada yada, yeah, like I said, it requires an insane amount of coding and remembering which scenes do what and so forth. I only know a little bit about coding, but from what I've seen, yeah, it's pretty crazy that all the stuff you have to remember, especially if you're trying to, you're trying to code the game, music, gameplay, you know, and then on top of all that, then you have to code different paths, different tree branch dialogues, and all this other stuff. So always applaud games when games actually do it and do it well, you know. But very few do, because it's, like I said, it's too much work for a lot of people. Okay. Let's see if he says anything if we leave again. Nope. Okay. Let's actually open the gate then. We must do what we were told.
Awesome. Thanks. Up we go.
All right. Let's set
Well,
this.
you grew up here, right? You ever buy that story about Edwards Island? About the submarine that went down near Fort Milner? The USS Kanaloa?
Which story? Casualty of War. You learn about this. It's a side story in the previous game. It's not something you immediately come across.
The USS Kanaloa was the only American submarine down in enemy combat in American waters. It happened right off the coast of Edwards Island.
1943, during World War II. But, you know, some people don't fully buy it.
What do you mean? Great story. Anyways, I almost want to choose all the jerk answers.
Well, some people say it was friendly fire, that we accidentally bombed our own sub.
What do people think? That sounds thin. Do you believe that?
Sometimes things just aren't what they seem, you know?
At least this game doesn't force me to. Well, for the most part.
But, you know, if you're willing to bend your brain a bit, there's always the other.
Oh, whoa. See that? Over Edwards Island.
He was gonna tell us a
Storm
ghost
cloud
story, I
looks
believe.
nuts.
Wow, pretty lightning storm. Looks
We don't
foreboding.
usually get skies like this.
Gray
looks
skies
cool,
are gonna clear
but
up. Put on a happy
It's weird,
smile.
right?
Sure. Whatever you say, dude. Anywho, let's place the transmitter. But yeah, he was gonna tell us a ghost story, but I interrupted him. So.
Okay, so the transmitter needs to be adjusted manually. Just move the thingy until the it connects to a source frequency.
You're not helping, dude. Clearly an expert. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we just have to move the mouse on here until we get it. I think it's like over here.
Yeah, it's working great. I think.
Should we call Evelyn? What now? Is it working?
So that light either means it's relaying data back to the lab, or it's rebooting.
This ain't a modem, dude.
Hope we don't have to troubleshoot anything. Maybe. Looking at it, maybe we should call Evelyn. I mean, it's doing something, but just to make sure it's doing the something they need it to do.
Yeah.
Right? We should probably give her a call, let her know it's up and running.
Yeah, that's all right. You can do it. I'll wait.
It's Channel 7.
You have a walkie too, you know. Just because I'm the main character doesn't mean I have to do everything.
I can call her instead, if you want.
Yes, please. Ta-ta-ta, Julia!
Just give her a call. Hold on a sec. Hey, Evelyn. We turned on the transmitter. Over.
Hey, Jacob. Yeah, the readings are just coming in now. There they are. The signal's clear. You guys did a great job. Riley there with you?
I'm here.
Over.
It's all me.
Oh, yeah,
Great
yeah.
team effort.
Well, she can speak for herself.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Riley. Jesus!
He ain't here, dude. Jesus helps others to help themselves.
Wait, what is that? Do you see that? Over Edwards Island? Riley, do you know... Is this right?
Riley, what's going on? The readings are a little weird over here.
Riley, is this normal?
I don't know,
It's
something's
reacting
wrong.
with that thing.
Riley, turn off the transmitter. It's
What?
Just turn
What's
it off.
she saying?
No! No! God, I can't believe this! Oh, the portal! Something's wrong with it! Oh, I was almost there!
What is that touching it? Is it lightning?
What?
This is awkward.
Wait. There's someone here.
Who are you? What the hell?
Who is she?
She did something! Whatever she did fried our antenna!
Mom, come on. You tell me all the time. Don't let the concerns of others concern you. Right?
What? Who are you?
Hey, where are we?
Oh, is that our son? Did we teleport to the future? Well, that's awkward.
Come in, Riley. If you're there, pick up, please.
Oh no, it's Groundhog's Day.
Riley, answer, please. Over.
She's gotta repeat herself. So, fun fact, Groundhog's Day was the only movie I ever walked out of in the
Are you
theater.
there? Riley, it's the little button on the left with the dial.
She actually repeats her dialogue, but at some point we can eventually not answer her. Now you're probably thinking, wasn't Groundhog's Day a pretty funny movie and revered as a classic? Well, at the time...
Riley, are you in the bathroom? Just hit the thing on the side.
Now, at the time, I was actually, I forgot if I was with anyone else as well, but I was just, when the days kept repeating over and over again, I actually got annoyed and frustrated at that, and I left because of that.
Riley, pick up, please. Thank you. Over.
And, and I don't know why, I just found it annoying. Later on, when I watched it when I got older, I enjoyed the movie now, but at the time, I was frustrated with it doing the whole repeating thing, which was the...
Riley, paging Dr. Riley.
Which is the whole point of the movie. I mean, it's called Groundhog's Day, you know, and all that, you know, repeat the year, day, and all that. But I don't know why. I thought it was really annoying at the time. Nowadays, I find it classic.
Okay,
but...
just breathe into it when you're there, okay? Over.
Okay, now we can actually walk around. So, yeah, fortunately, being mute means you have to kind of go through certain dialogue options. So yeah, we reset the day for some reason. So let's see if we can get back to. What the? It's that creepy girl again. I saw you before. Can you help me? What are you doing?
Time yet.
Wait, what's going on?
Come in, Riley. If you're there, pick up, please. Riley, answer, please. Over.
So now we can. There's another character we can talk to. At least it said a contact was added. So.
Are you there? Riley, it's the little button on the left with the dial.
Unfortunately, we have to wait through the dialogue again. So if you're playing mute character, you need to listen to this. So. Yeah. Whoop.
Riley.
Okay, never mind. Not again. Oh no, there was some kid. I hope I didn't accidentally. I'm gonna have to reset the scene if I.
But our antenna, it broke. They planted the beacon thing and it ruined everything.
Got overworked.
I'll have to repair it, rebuild it, or somehow.
Well, ruined.
Look, it's her again. She keeps trying to.
Can we stop this already? I'm getting annoyed. I hate doing the same thing over and over again, even though I played RPGs where you have to grind. Again, what the hell? It's kind of weird. Yeah, sometimes my mentality is weird when it comes to certain things. Like, I can handle certain repeats, and then other things I'm just like, no, I'm tired of this. But anyway, if we leave the screen, we have to repeat this over again, but we have to deal with these machines, so. This wasn't here before. What the hell? Weird. Looks like one of those old, radio, but anyway, we have to adjust this thing to with the shape. All right, this one down. There we go. Ta-da! All right, first puzzle. Then there should be another one over here. Yeah, for some reason the general store is on fire. But the let's see, was it the roof? The roof is on fire. Anyway, yeah, these look like one of those old radio like back in the day when people had to like search for signals to contact people. You know, I mean just radio in general. But I don't know. I forgot. There's a certain term for it. Kind of reminds me of well, actually, I'll show you what the puzzle on this here in a second. Let's click. Click on the machine. Huh. Computer? We control your TV. We control the lateral, the vertical, the swirls. We control all aspects of your radio. We are now entering the Twilight Zone, or is that the Outer Fields? Whatever. Anyway, we have to. This one's a little bit weird when it comes to the what's required. Yeah, this one's a little bit stranger. But we solved it quick enough. I fixed it. What happened? Jacob, you there? So we actually had to go find Jacob again. So let's go. Yeah, the notebook.
This is going to be okay. The forest is the town of trees, where they live quite at ease.
Okay, this...
with their neighbors at their side, just as we in cities wide.
Is it just me, or does the lady who voices Riley, she has like a weird, like, she either doesn't have like a mic cap on her microphone, or the recording booth isn't padded properly, because there's just a weird tinniness to her voice sometimes. It's fine with me because I don't have a ton of money to do that, but she's a voice actress. You'd think she would. Anyway, something super weird is happening over at Edwards Island. Better find Jacob. So we have to go back to where he was earlier, which is like over this way. So let's go find Jacob. He's going to be in the same spot as before. After a certain part, I won't know what to expect in the game. This is probably one of the few games I haven't prepared for in a long time. I used to do first impressions and 10 p.m. I used to do first impressions, and my playthroughs were me basically just putting in a game and me responding to it, how bad or good it was. So, but I prefer actually planned playthroughs, but I thought for this one, I thought I'd do it like what I did when I played Oxenfree. I had a general idea how Oxenfree played, but I still played it as if I didn't remember every single line of dialogue and variation. So I'm trying to keep that same feeling this time around. So. I was wondering if he was listening to a religious channel or a political channel, or both. Jacob, are you in there? Hello? Hello?
Christ!
Hey! Jesus! Good Lord, I'm sorry. You scared me. Whew. Gotta give my heart a second.
You scared me, didn't you see me? What are you doing? So, how many times I gotta say Jesus Christ in this one? Latter-day Saints?
Good to see you.
Oh my God. Riley, this is... I don't know what happened. Do you know what happened? We were planning the transmitter.
I have no idea. I was hoping you would.
Lights came out of it, and then over Edwards Island. Are you okay? You seem alive.
How would I know?
Which is maybe more than I can say for myself right now.
I think I'm okay. I'm very far from okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, are you there?
Oh,
thank God.
It's Evelyn.
Tell her I quit.
Jesus.
Maybe she has an idea.
Hello? Are you there? You need to pick up, please.
Hey, Evelyn, we're here. Did you see or do you know anything about what happened out here? A bolt of lightning or something came out of the transmitter, and it kind of knocked us out for a bit, but we somehow made it back to my truck. We don't know what happened. Do you? Over.
Oh, jeez, guys, I honestly don't think it was lightning. I don't have eyes over there, but the readings on our end are completely flipping out. You need to go back to Camber Cave and see what the transmitter is doing, right now.
Oh, really?
No way, it's dangerous.
If you could see what's going on.
I'm out of here, Evelyn. What do we need to do?
Risky. Over.
I'm sorry, I know this is hard, but it has big ramifications if the equipment's overloading. You need to go back to the transmitter and tell me what it's doing, while we still have time.
Time to do what?
In time for us to figure out what's going on, before it gets any worse. I hate to ask you to do this, but it's very important you go back there and check it out.
Pass. Okay, we're up for it.
You don't really know what you're asking us to do here. Okay. Well, let's just do it fast, Riley.
Great.
Yeah, but we need assurances. Time and a half. And medical, in case our damn skin melts off.
I am sure we can cover expenses, Jacob. Just please double time it and get back to that transmitter. Thank you both so much. Really. Let me know when you get there. Over and out.
Here, the walkie I had near the transmitter died, so I assume yours did too.
I don't want it. I don't want to talk to people. It requires me to have empathy for my fellow human beings. No, you're not doing it. No. I thought you had some lines of dialogue if I don't take the walkie. He should. Let me see if I walk away now if he'll say something.
Oh, wait. You didn't grab my spare walkie-talkie. You should really get it in case we split up or something.
Okay, no. I was about to say, I thought you had some dialogue if you don't grab the walkie. So, which is that. So, alright. Let's grab it and be out of here. Take your dang walkie-talkie.
This should work.
Thanks, Reddy. I'm nervous about this.
Man, what a night.
Yeah, she acts like she got an important item. Actually,
Look,
I guess it is
I know
important.
this really sucks what we're about to do, but I don't know what's going on. But it seems extremely bad is all I can muster right now. And we're the only ones out here that knows anything about it. So I feel like sometimes people are put in positions where they can most matter. And this feels like it matters.
No, this sucks. I want to believe that. We'll figure it out.
So, if it's up to us to do this, then let's get to doing.
Are you having a religious feeling or whatever? Pemmican? Like pemmican bars? Those like super fiber bars you that give you energy for hiking and stuff with it? Huh, it's been forever since I've heard that phrase. Back in my Boy Scout days. I was in the Boy Scouts. What of it? Unfortunately...
Wait.
Violet,
Listen.
you there?
That's...
Their transmitter knocked everything out of whack. The reverberation destroyed our antenna. We need to repair it. I almost had it. They were talking. We were talking. Charlie, come in.
Hey, I can hear you. Tell me what's going on.
are
Quit it,
you?
whatever you're doing. Hey, they said something else too. Okay.
Charlie.
Should we answer? What's listening?
Violet, where are you? Over.
Guys, I think I'm lost. I'm at somewhere by the cliffs.
I think she's by the cave system.
Violet, what happened? Where did everybody go?
Charlie, where are you? Over.
I think I'm by the ranger station.
Pointillia. That's not far from here.
I can get another receiver to fix the antenna.
Hurry. And Violet, stay put. Charlie and I will get you later, okay? Marth and Cinder, catch squirrels if you can. Over and out.
That doesn't sound good.
That doesn't matter.
They sound young.
You know who they are. Let's get the transmitter.
Man, what the hell is going on?
Anyway, we're not gonna do anything with them. We're gonna go to the transmitter like we were told to do. Because I don't care about those people. Didn't they threaten me or something like that earlier? So. Yeah, I don't care about anyone else's lives. I want to get paid and get out of here. These ghosts are acting crazy, or whatever's going on. I don't know. Now I wonder if it's if Riley remembers what happened from the previous game, or she
Let's
the ghost
just
made her
hurry up
forget.
and see what the transmitter's doing.
That's why I haven't seen. Maybe that's why I haven't seen the answer, because I think that actually happens in one of the endings that the ghosts make you forget what you did on the island. What is causing this? Right behind you. Don't wait for me. I think, or at least one of the endings did anyway. And no, this game doesn't have a, oh, if you had the old game on your files, it pulls that up or something like that. It doesn't have anything like that. It might be, maybe there would be a choice option where you can, the game will tell you, or you could tell someone what happened on the island at some point, or what happened to your old friends and whatever. So, I know if you're quiet, you get a semi-good, semi-bad ending, depending on what it is, because, you know, not saying anything.
Crap. Okay, this looks very volatile. It's affecting something over Edwards Island. You see that? What the hell is that? That giant thing in the sky.
Looks like color
It's
lightning.
a huge light show.
It's a hole in the sky. I'm just glad it's far away. Do we have to go back to the mansion?
Riley,
Oh, wait,
this is
that's
going to
gonna
sound... I don't know, but this is all... I've heard about this. Someone told me this was possible years ago. No one really believed her. But
What are you
she
talking
knew.
about? Do you know
Even
something
30,
new?
40 years ago, she knew.
40 years ago. Oh.
Wait, Riley, do you hear that?
Hear what?
There's-
I didn't hear anything.
Is that...
It's the sound of music.
You don't hear that? It sounds like... It sounds like... Kids.
Oh. Cool. Oh, Jacob got possessed. just like the last game. And I forgot who it was in the last game. It was some girl that got possessed. It was a girl that's dating your brother, or was dating your brother at the time of the game. Your actual brother, not the stepbrother that was hanging out with us. Jacob, oh my god. By the way, we had to use the radio on him, but... Yeah, it sounds like a radio, Jacob. This is a nightmare. That's basically the clue on what you're supposed to... how you're supposed to interact with Jacob. Okay, I'm just seeing if anything else is going on. I guess not, so I guess I'll have to do something. That noise. I'm not leaving you. Yeah, I'm leaving you. But yeah, the game won't let me. We're not sociopaths or psychopaths or whatever. We're not Rector over here, so. Or Rector. Yeah, anyway. Okay, wait, let's gotta use the radio. Alright, we just need to set up the... Yeah, for those who played the previous game... Oh crap, Jacob. For those who played the previous game, probably you know what we're doing. Alright, there's the second one. Just move it to here. Huh. Neat.
Remember your name and address, and telephone number too. And if someday you lose your way, you know just what to do.
Put the phone in the upright position. Why is happening is this wasn't me. Put your tray table up. Oh wait, that's a different song. Never mind.
Marco.
Follow what, Jacob? Oh, scary.
Hey, you hear what I said? Miss, bar's closing. Gotta go home.
What?
Hey,
where am I?
Anyone know her?
Get home.
Anyone friends with this woman? Anyone?
This is what gotta happen to us. We're gonna get drunk at a
No.
bar and be an
Do I have
alcoholic.
to call somebody?
I didn't do anything. How'd I get here? Am I just drunk?
Hey, wait, buddy. You were talking to her earlier.
We're not playing after party, hopefully. Or night party, whatever. That game about drinking.
Right.
The fortress. Always make your mess.
Spilling everything
I've made a
everywhere.
mess. What are you doing? Do you know me?
Closing us out.
What is this?
Are lost.
We are lost.
And through. Hey, what is your
To be found certificate.
Looks like the ghosts are pissed from us from probably the previous game. Although it sounds like we don't remember. I think they wiped our memory or something like that because even she, it seems like she doesn't remember. Well then. Did anyone get the message of that flying ghost bus? Whoa, where are we? Glad you're alive. Not really. Are we on Edwards Island now?
Are we in... This is Garland? God, this is crazy. The time glitches, the jumping around. Riley, I think I might know what's going on. But first, let's get the hell out of here.
Well, looks like looks like the ghost from the previous game, or maybe not the ghost. Actually, I think we sealed him or whatever, so it's probably just another ghost that has that maybe knows about that ghost, or maybe it's just other spirits that are aggressive. But either way, it looks like we're caught in another situation here for Riley. Does Riley not know what's going on? Will Jacob ever shut up? And what about those other kids on the island? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Oxenfree 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.